All right, I gotta get caught up on this FaZe situation because I have no idea what's going on. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I just know it was Silky and Jason going at it. I think Playboy Max is on Silky's side or something. I didn't even see all the members of FaZe though. So,
Civil War just happened in the FaZe house. This shit got what in the Avengers Civil War just happened in the FaZe house. This shit got out of hand real quick. I've woken up to Twitter these past couple of days in pure shock at the chaos that's unfolded. Whilst I'm sound asleep in that bed over here in the UK, we've got Jason getting choked out by Silky, windows getting smashed in, we got Redify kitted out from top to bottom, Arky went in.
Don't they rent that house though?
Let's go back to the moment that this all started. The man that declared the war, and it wasn't even Jason, it was this guy in chat. I would shout you out, but I cannot read those 3 pixels to save my life. But Jason did as he said, letting everyone know that Silky and Raya are officially dating.
I'm officially retiring my jersey. Me and Raya are officially. Oh, so Jason was the one that did it. Okay.
Jason's Asian ninja skills came out, hides behind the door, and Jason was so close to sneaking out, but then he got clocked last second. But obviously, Silky wasn't letting it slide. But Jason doubled back again at some point and tweeted out that Silky's in love with Raya. Then Max appears, and Silky starts scrapping with Morgan right next to the cars. You can see Ron getting immediate flashbacks. I'm actually not too sure why these two started fighting. Let me know in the comments below. Max's chat was telling them to tweet on Silky's account. He says,
I don't want no smoke. I'm not tweeting on account.
And then immediately folds and starts making a tweet. Silky comes back just in time to stop him though, then disappears to go find Jason on the go-kart. And so Max just tweets on his account once he's gone, saying, I miss Sarah, Silky's ex-girlfriend. I don't know what Silky thought was going to happen right there, especially considering he didn't have a password set on his PC. Having yourself as your desktop background is hella cringe, I can't lie. Max retreated.
Creator League photo.
Yo,
Yo, Creator League Silky is crazy. This flick is actually crazy. That should not be your desktop background, gang. I'm not gonna lie.
Is hella cringe, I can't lie. Max retreated back to his house or second house shed. I don't know what it's called. And Silky was still on the hunt for Jason. He started climbing up
Shed?
the balcony and somehow made it look way harder than it needs to be. But Jason escapes and Silky goes looking for him again on the go-kart. But Jay tried to hit a misdirect, tweeting an old picture of himself at the gym. Kind of worked. I mean, they didn't find him. Silky then found out Max tweeted from his account earlier, and for some reason Max decided to instigate and call him a bitch.
Silky, you're a bitch!
I'm not really sure what the plan was there if he was trying to keep it peaceful. Then Venus, Max's cleaner, lets Silky in with no hesitation, and Max started stressing.
Wait, she did not open it.
He locks the door and starts trying to come up with a plan, part of it being reunited with Jason, which turned into some casual racism.
That's Jason? You gave him eyebrows? No, I gave him his eyes.
Jason's been getting a lot of that recently, between the confession cover art submission and adapting to Yellow.
Yellow, you can push.
Excuse me?
But yeah, this was out of order.
Come on, bro. We gotta go to PG, bro. We trying to get McDonald's sponsors, yo.
I don't think Max is getting a McDonald's sponsorship anytime soon. The guy has chatted way too much shit about Mexicans in the past to try and act like he's not a racist himself.
You a dirty Mexican.
Jason returns from the shadows and makes his way into Max's room, out of breath as
Crazy.
usual. I saw this guy was on his fitness arc at the moment. He should not be that tired after running up a couple of stairs. Silky then once again tries to climb up the balcony to Max's
Hey,
room.
lifting and running ain't the same thing.
Chatting shit to him from the other balcony, forgetting the fact that someone can just walk in the house and open it from the inside, and that's exactly what they did, which led us nicely into the great capture of the Ween. This shit's straight out of a movie, the way they run into each other through the doorway. So yeah, just
Hand her on the
Max
neck?
doesn't even go in to help him. Little did FaZe know this would be a very bad decision. Silky then tweets about Max's new girlfriend. PBM presses him a bit, but it's actually fairly chill at this point in time. Dilu did tweet on Max's account saying to follow him on Instagram though, whilst all of this was happening.
Yo! Follow his IG! Yo, man, wanna be messy as need some followers.
That's a hustler right there. Bro saw an opportunity.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's actually
start
funny.
hugging again. This has got to be the gayest pressure I've ever seen. They're putting their chins on each other's shoulder like Sakura and Jason and the hot spring. Then Max went ahead and put the nail in the coffin with this sus shit.
Wait, not fighter kids, let me pause.
No, you canceled the cutscene with that gay bro.
Jason's right. He did just ruin the segment there. Then Jay tries to leave, but before that, he lets everyone know.
I missed dinner for this bro.
Will, Sakura?
Yeah, he's not beating the Jakura allegations. Then right as we were about to end all of this, Dre tells Silky to get his shoes off the carpet, and Silky chucks water over him. Here we go again. Dre then took it all out on Silky's innocent cameraman.
Oh, so this is when they put him on the
And then
ground.
the moment that took this beef to the next level.
Oh. Yeah.
Waterboarding the innocent cameraman is crazy work, I'm not gonna lie. Then we also got this freaky POV what she sees angle. And of course, because of all of this, we got 10 grown men having a water fight.
Wait, time out. Why are we doing it to the cameraman? What did gang do? He just take photos, bro. He just do his videos, bro. Come on, gang.
Jason spectating the screaming from outside his jokes for some reason. Although he followed that up with one of the worst recreations I've ever seen.
You good, bud?
Ew.
0% accuracy right there. The water fight starts again, and Silky gets his shit rocked after getting slammed into the railing. I know for a fact that hurt. They shook it out though, but then again, these two had another gay-ass face-off. Silky threatening to pour vodka all over Max. I don't know why Max was getting so annoyed, it's not even that bad, I can't lie. Fuck off, you shit timer. I ruined the clip. That was not worth it. I cannot lie. I'm a fake demon, alright? There's a fucking towel on the floor. I prepped for this shit. Fuck's sake, man. Oh, I need to get a job. What a waste of
Hey, you kept it a bag.
Oh, look at this shit, man. Look at that L print. Fuck's sake. Ron and Payson spawn out of nowhere. Jason got choked. Oh, look at this shit, man.
Who you thinking? Yeah, L print type.
Ron and Payson spawn out of nowhere. Jason got choked out by Venus, Max's cleaner. The parasocials are not gonna like this. Jason out here cheating on Sakura. But he got what he deserved. He tried to have his hero moment and stop the water fight.
I'll be the hero.
But got Eiffel Towered by Silky and Nick.
Crazy.
He was looking a little too dry considering he started this whole thing. He also tried to use it as an excuse for a thirst trap. It's just cringe. It's just cringe. Stop it. And to end day 1 of the war, Jason shot himself. Bro, but I don't think we knew how serious day 2 was going to get after this year. There was actually a rest day between phase 1 and phase 2 of the war. Silky and Adapt went to the G League house the night before to pick up artillery and ammunition. Redify is really stacked with this shit. He's got an airsoft gun with a laser and a flash on it. We also found out what weapons 5-star was working with. Handcuffs and gag balls, what the actual...
Bro got BDSM tools. BDSM equips is crazy. What? I already didn't know it was a two set. Nah, that's wild.
Jason was recruiting his army all day to pull up for the war. He also revealed that he was going to wrap Mike in C4 and turn him into a, how do I say this? Eliminate yourself bomber?
FaZe Mike is pulling up. We're gonna strap him up with C4. We're gonna have him knock on the door. And then Max is gonna open it and be like, oh, Mike was good. I'm gonna detonate the fucking C4.
And then they got pressed by 5-star cameramen. They also started going racist for racist.
Oh, can you swim?
But eventually, this shit actually kicked off. And in Max's video about this, there's a disclaimer at the start, and it's got me greasing. No real houses were harmed. Yeah, okay then, buddy. Property damage and bodily harm with CGI and video effects by the FaZe rugs. Is that shit catching on? I don't know.
That's
It started off with
hilarious.
Method Man suiting up and getting immediately rushed by 5-star, and they started off strong, like kicking down his door. I think that was the moment we knew this was going to escalate far more than phase 1 of this. It was a 2v20 though. So funny. Jason and Edward had no chance. They stole Jason's cape, started violating Edward, taking his ski mask, shoes, and throwing him on the ground. And Jason made the controversial action to completely ditch Edward and run away. And he also left Jorn behind, who got chased, thrown down to the ground, and had his camera nicked. I'm not gonna lie, if I were Jorn, I could have escaped. I am so rapid, you don't understand. I'm just trying to get the FaZe cameraman job, boys, alright? Allow me. 5-star went back to take Edward hostage, and then chucked him into the pool. Poor Edward, bro. He turns up for his first stream in a long while and gets cooked. Then Method Man appears out of the bushes with some rocks, and I'm sure you already know how this ends. Oh yeah, there is no going back now. Max then makes his way to Jason's setup, starting out with a tweet from his account.
I'm breaking up with Sakura.
He couldn't post it though because Jason logged out of his account, which was actually kind of smart. And it turns out Jason snuck back into Max's room and cracked the... Chill out. He broke his monitor. So Max had to go get his get back and proceeded to obliterate his setup.
4.
He then started spray painting shit all over Jason's room. But whilst all of this was going on, NMSLG was plotting in the 30-year-old's man cave. Method Man and Captain Wu were out for revenge.
The 30-year-old's man cave.
On 5-star and caught pink tracksuit guy lacking. I have no idea who this is. Comments, please help me.
What?
Jason sent some warning shots through the broken window.
Who was bro?
Pink tracksuit guy lacking. I have no idea who this is. Comments, please help me. Jason sent some warning shots through the broken window, only to get bum fucked. Wait, is bum fucked a phrase? I think I mean bum rushed. I'm not sure. Point is,
Bum
Max
rushed.
drops down from the stairs on some Spider-Man shit and takes Jason down swiftly. He fully cooked him, I can't lie.
They gonna put ball gags in my mouth.
They started stripping him down. He did escape though, and genuinely just started scrapping with the pink tracksuit guy. Watching their heads get thrown down that close to the stone path actually makes my toes curl. Pink tracksuit guy was low-key just getting assaulted at this point. You'd be riding him like a horse. Then it broke out into this hugging competition. No word of a lie, this shit lasted 30 seconds and they all got gassed out. These streamers are so unfit, it is ridiculous. Just pop a few spontaneous 5Ks and you'll be good, lazy pricks. They separated from the fight, not without spraying some baby oil.
Spontaneous 5K is great.
Each team regrouped. Pink tracksuit guy.
That's
I'm pretty sure
crazy.
His name is Nick, but again, I'm not sure. But he was genuinely cooked. Look at all those bullet holes. I'm surprised bro hasn't bled out yet. 5-star was trying to lock in here though, whilst the other team was just jerking.
Wait, those are BB guns?
I don't even know. You can tell this guy's from Arlington, Texas. Can't you? Round 2 begins, and they start bricking Jason's windows. I know these guys have got money, right? But me is going to be a ball ache to get the shit cleaned up and fixed. All I can say is poor.
Bro, this is getting to the point where it's on par with when AMP tore up the Clover crib. But I'm pretty sure they said they don't own this. I'm pretty sure Silky said in that one interview that they don't own this crib. They're gonna own the next one. So I'm trying to think. Why would you destroy the crib that you're renting unless you told the renters, hey, we're gonna do this thing, we're gonna tear up the house, but we're gonna pay for everything. But with as much as it's probably gonna cost to pay for everything, don't you lose? Is the publicity worth that much? I'm lost.
hearing all of this go down. If a streaming group tried to do this in the UK, they would have all got arrested as soon as the first window got broken. America is different, man. The next segment literally looks like something out of The Purge. Smoke grenades, fireworks getting thrown in. They were smashing
That's
windows with
ridiculous.
crossbars. Crossbars? It's not fucking Sidemen crossbar challenge. Crowbars. 5-star really weren't liking the W key. And the only thing about this war that got me genuinely worried was shooting the BB guns. Literally none of these guys are wearing protective eye gear. You get a BB bullet to the eye, you're going blind. At one point in NMS, someone was carrying a propane tank. This shit has got out of hand. And then when we thought it all might end, Jason started doing his freaky ass instigating. Silky kept shooting Max, and he lost his temper.
How's your life saving?
And it just became a 50-man brawl all over the broken glass and concrete. You can literally hear the cameraman saying, chill out, there's concrete, and just no one gives a shit. Like, obviously, everyone knows that it's all for stream, and if you think any of this is real and you're actually taking sides, you are a real. But I agree 100% that egos and adrenaline were making these guys legitimately hate each other in the moment. People were getting shot in the head. Jason caught a pistol whip for the Corey.
That's a war crime!
Or a pistol punch, I'd say. There was no whippage about that. Ron appeared out of nowhere. And then finally, as we were all expecting...
The neighbors called the police. They said there's someone blowing up the building. Oh, Ronnie, they all here. Who was that? You're not wrong, though. That bitch is blown.
I mean, that was inevitable. Jason had a load of ketchup all over him, and that's where things kind of fizzled out. Max tried one final solo press, didn't follow through, and I kind of respect that. I know solo squads is a real thing, but we all know Max ain't the best gamer. So while 5-star was crying, sorry, I meant regrouping, they basically accepted the loss, let's be honest. Just look at the two different vibes as soon as this war ended. I think there's quite an obvious winner. NMSLG are smoking on the 5-star pack. These guys think they're so tough. Apart from Arky, what is bro doing? Then Woo dropped the quote of all time.
It don't matter how it starts, because at the end of the day, it's night.
Everyone hitting the after is so jokes. And then they all went to a party later that night. At least Jason.
But at the end of the day,
they
it's
were both trying to catch each other lacking the whole time. These guys can't go one night without trying to clip up. But if this is what a war with only 3 FaZe members involved looks like, then I'm excited for what's going to happen at the subathon. Arky was also healing after the war by watching some Jakura edits. It didn't take him long to get back to full HP. I'm sorry. I've got to make the parasocials happy somehow. Come on. I've been dedicated to this voiceover. It took me half an hour and I'm still wearing these soggy wet shorts.
Hey man, not gonna lie, I appreciate that. That's a W bit. That they didn't go as crazy as the A&P boys did, but that's still ridiculous. I still think it cost way too much to fix all that stuff. Unless the brand deal was really just hitting that crazy, which it could have been.